Hello, today we're going to take a look at simple trinomial factoring. Simple trinomial factoring is used when we have no number or just an imaginary one in front of our x here. So if you have a 2 or any other number, you are not able to use simple trinomial factoring. So what we're looking for is it's going to have 3 terms, 1, 2, 3. We have an imaginary 1 in front of here, no other number. Our first term has x squared, our second has x, and our third has nothing. This x could be any variable, however written. And when doing this, what we're looking for is we're going to find a number that multiplies to the last number, so to our -3, and that adds to our +2. So in this case, we're looking for a number that multiplies to -3 and adds to 2. So we can always think of numbers like 3 and 1 multiply to 3, but what signs do we have to give them? Well, +3 times +1 does multiplies to +3. So that means one of our numbers has to be negative. In this case, if we make our 1 negative, 3 times -1 is -3, and 3 plus -1 is +2. What's nice about simple trinomial factoring is once we know these two numbers here, we can put them directly into brackets. So the final form is we're going to have 2 sets of brackets like this, and then we're going to have x and then our 2 numbers. So in this case, it's +3, it's positive, and then -1. And the reason this works is because if we were to FOIL and redistribute those 2 brackets, we would end up with what we started with. So if we take a look at B, in this case, we're looking for a number that is multiplying to +15 and adding to 8. So we know 15 we can get 15 by doing 3 times 5. And if we have 3 and 5, if they are both positive, that multiplies to 15. And 3 plus 5 gives us 8. So that tells us that a +3 and a +5 are our 2 numbers. And then once again, we go right into the brackets with x like this. And then our 2 numbers, including their signs, so in this case they're both positive, +3 and x plus 5. In a situation which you are asked to give the roots or the solution or solve, then we need to get x by itself for the answer. So to do that, each bracket will be set to 0. So x plus 3 equals 0. And then we just get x by itself by bringing that +3 over the equal sign, and it becomes negative. So x equals -3. So that would be one of our solutions. Same idea over here. We have x minus 1 equals 0. We need to bring that 1 over, and it becomes positive. So x is equal to 1. So for that first example, our 2 solutions, or our 2 roots, are -3 and 1. And in case of our second, you could do the same idea, bring that 5 over, we would have x plus 5 equals 0, so x would equal -5. And finally, x plus 3 equals 0, and x is going to equal -3. So that's a look at simple trinomial factoring. Subscribe down below and check out any other videos on common math subjects.